So I recently ran into this guy at the ice rink. Master 7, 170 wins, 13 losses. Oh, he sounds like he's amazing at this game. So we're going to open this clip up with this Montreal Canadian fan embarrassing herself. That's probably how the fans feel whenever they watch this Master guy play. Because look at the score. The score is 6-2. I am all over this guy. Not in a sexual way, relax. So I go into the zone off this play here, see if I get a DG one time. It doesn't really work out. He gets the puck, and look at what he does. He launches it out of the zone, and he's trying to pull the DESYNC glitch on me right now. With a face-off loop or whatever, basically he's trying to make it so that the game doesn't count. But because he's not very good at the game, it takes him a lot longer to win those games compared to the #1 guy on the leaderboard who also desyncs. By the way, let's begin by saying how to fight against desyncers. If someone tries it against you, you have to puck rag. You have to hold the puck and just skate into your zone, skate around, make sure he doesn't get the puck. I'm not very good at puck ragging, so he's able to get the puck back and keep trying this. And the other thing that's important is you can't skip any of the cutscenes or the replays with all the penalties. Those are your two keys to success, and if you do it right, you're going to end up winning like me. Not like winning all of your games, just winning a particular game against a desyncer. Doesn't always work either, but I mean, it worked for me there, so I might as well share it with you. After the game, we exchanged some messages. He calls me a glitcher for using high percentage shots to score goals. That was mid-game, and then he started to try to desync me. So he's making excuses. I'm telling him how badly he was getting smacked. He says I got 3 shitty goals, and I'll agree with a third of that. I did get 1 shitty goal, but who cares? My other 2 goals were pretty damn amazing, and he calls them shit. I looked at his record and told him that he desyncs all the time, and he says he's never done it before other than the one time right here. He says I don't know how to play hockey, so he wants to rematch me. So I say, okay, let's do it. Let's do a rematch. Trying to invite him to the party, but he wasn't joining. That's okay. That part's important later on. But still, he sends an invite, and then he asks me, are you coming? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm coming. That was like in the first period of this game right here. So I make him waste his time on that invite screen while I'm playing against this guy. Send him a message after the game. I'm trying to accept the invite. No, I wasn't. I was just looking for other things to do while recording and making him waste his time. So he sends me an invite, and I'm here trying to start another game while telling him that it's not working. I don't know what's going on. I just physically can't get myself to accept his game invite. And clear all. Okay, it's gone. I don't have a game invite anymore. How can I accept it? Going through, adding some contracts to everybody, silver contracts, because, you know, thanks to all those silver packs I got like 100 silver contracts. So he sends me another message, and I tell him, try restarting your console. You know, that will buy me like 5 minutes. I don't know if he ended up actually restarting his console, but if he did, well, what a funny guy. So then after, he sends me another invite after maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And so I go over to his name and I send him another message. I can't connect, man. I don't know what's going on. It's not working. It actually did say too dumbass, but I decided to take that out, you know, trying to be a nice guy. Send him that message and we continue on. At this point I decided to check out his profile, where I noticed that it says he's a part of League Gaming. Way to rep the community, bro. Thankfully, League Gaming cracks down on this kind of stuff, so he'll probably be banned from there. It's at this time where I try to start another game, and I run into Bar Down HC by Poison Bruin. And if I go over to Reddit to Players to Avoid List, scroll down here, look for his name, there he is! Wow, it's like my birthday! I get to troll 2 desyncers at the same time. So on the team select screen, I'm trying to send this guy a message. Notice he's not on my recent players. So I have to type out his name on my computer, which is why you can't see this original message I sent him. And while that happens, I get a friend request from the first guy. Oh god, my plan's falling apart. Ew, I feel like I'm contaminated. So he sends me another game invite. This is probably like an hour after our original game, where he's still trying to get a rematch against me. I tell him, let me try, as I'm going to be sending him an invite later on, but Poison Bruin ends up messaging me. I messaged him, how many people have you desynced today, bro? He just sends me LOL, and I type a message, trolling 2 desyncers at once. I change my mind, and I say, that's not a number. LOL is not a number. You can't give me that answer. He asks me to put my mic on and tells me that he's desynced 0 people, and I tell him my mic is on. I'm in a party right now. I'm like, is this your first game of the day? Is that what's going on here? So I decided, okay, I'll send this guy an invite to the party. What's the worst that can happen? And then I quickly go over to the party where he ends up joining. I go over to his name and I boot him from the party before he even has a chance to say anything. Okay, I guess he did say what's up, dude. Well, that's what's up. And by booting him from the party, I meant I accidentally did that, so I'm giving him a second chance here by inviting him to the party again. And then, yeah, I just do the same thing. It's quite fun. You should try it sometime against someone you don't like. So then I sent a message to the second desyncer saying, shouldn't you be warming up by trying to desync a computer first before you go into playoffs for the day? Warm-ups, you know? Warm-ups. So I'm here waiting. He sends me excuses as to why he did it, saying that the other guy was puck ragging. So in response, I sent him a banana. Spoiled, rotten, black banana. And then he leaves. I don't really doubt his defense, but I kind of don't care, honestly. I'm more interested in this guy. And the second desyncer was just a bonus, as you know. So I give this guy some false hope. I add him as a friend, maybe even as a favorite. And I'm like, oh, what am I doing here? I don't want to bond with this guy. What the hell? Not going for drinks or anything. So I changed my mind there. I almost did it too. So then I actually do try to accept his invite. He sends me a frowny face and I tell him it was working. I was just able to accept, but I think he backed out. So now I'm thinking, shit, is he trolling me now? Is he trolling the troll that's trolling him? Trollception. So I end up inviting him instead. I wait a little bit. Still not joining. At this time I feel like, oh my god, he really was trolling me. But he ends up joining, so first order of business is telling him to hang on because I need to go to the bathroom. And by going to the bathroom, I mean just doing whatever, just waiting around, you know, looking at my edit lines and strategies and stuff. I come back and I tell him I forgot to edit my lines, so, you know, he has to wait for me there too. I'm looking through stuff again like I did before. I ask him an innocent question that I already know the answer to, but it kind of makes it more personal, you know? It feels like he actually thinks I'm gonna play against him. But alas, it is just me, wasting more time. So I go to strategies as I wait for a response, you know, the lineups, blah, 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 blah. Probably a little bit over an hour in. He sends me a message saying IDK, I don't know, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I send a quick pizza to the second guy because it goes well with his banana. I tell him, we need to back out so I can edit my lines. To which he agrees to, so here I go. I decide, hey, I'm just gonna go and start up another game instead. I end up finding this guy while, of course, Meister over there is sending me invites. We start this game, and I kind of misjudged the time by a little bit, because I wasn't trying to score within the first minute. I thought that this might have been long enough. No, I was off by 6 seconds. He quits on me, which means I back out to the menu and try to find another game. And as I'm looking for another game, I'm messaging him saying, send another invite, man. The next one's gonna work. With that said, he's still probably trying to get me to accept his invite, even hours after I've stopped responding to him. Hope you guys enjoyed this troll, and good luck against desyncers with this tip.